I'm leaving tomorrow, and let me explain you what I mean by that. You sit down here, wait. So I just wanted to pick up the camera and just record. I just want to yap today, I don't want to have anything structured this time. I just want to yap and maybe talk about something that I'm going through right now, I'm feeling, and maybe you can take something out of it. Maybe it could resonate with you. But what I say about I'm leaving tomorrow is that I'm leaving the country. So first of all, I'm not from here. I live in the United States, but I'm not from here. And I'm leaving the country because I got the opportunity of going back to my country, but to have a better life over there. It's an opportunity that was presented to me last week. But let me tell you why this opportunity came to me. Why do I believe this came to me? I think you need to just change your identity. I think you need to stop being the same person that you've always been. And what I mean by that is that if you feel every day that your life is super boring, that you're going to you're just doing the same things, it almost feels like a movie. Like you already know what's going to happen. You already know what you're going to say. You interact with the same people and do the same things, and you just feel so boring. Maybe it's because you're not literally growing. You're not actually expanding. And if you don't expand and your soul doesn't grow, you're just dying. And that's why you feel that way. And sometimes you need an identity shift for that to happen. You can feel alive, you can have new experiences. And what I mean by that, sometimes you just need to change your environment. You need to just get out of your environment, because your environment sometimes is what keeps you small. And that's what happened to me. A month and a half ago, when I started this channel, I was a person that I was always doing the same things and always with the same mindset and always with the same things. Like thinking the same way, I was not really growing. I thought I was, because I was reading, I love to read. I was, being alone. I was trying to get to know myself better, but it gets to a point that you just, you cap yourself. And when your soul is not growing anymore, that's when you start feeling like that. You start feeling like your life is so stagnant, But once I made the decision of building this channel and showing myself, which getting rid of my fear of showing myself, actually having the courage to do this, because not everybody can do this. Everybody, people are afraid of, being shown and speak publicly and being judged and all those things. It's a very hard thing to do. But once I actually made the decision of doing this and changing my identity, because when you do something that you're afraid and you do it anyways, that's a massive identity shift. You're not the same person anymore. So immediately I did that. I literally changed my identity. I was not the same person that I was afraid that I was hiding anymore. I was a new person, a person that was taking action, a person that didn't care what other people thought anymore. So I kind of outgrew my life, basically, in a way. And once I started doing that, once I, overcame my fear, things, even if they were collapsing, they started getting better for me. And the reason I knew I needed to change is because a month and a half ago, before starting this channel, everything in my life was collapsing. Like, I lost my job, my car broke down, money was tight, everything. And it was like the way of life telling me, like, I'm gonna give you all this chaos to see if you're gonna change or you're gonna remain the same. Some people choose for the worst. I chose for the better. But it's like life way of telling you, I'm gonna give you all this shit to see if you're gonna remain the same. Because sometimes it gives you all that shit for you to change. Sometimes it gives you all that shit for you to be like, I'm done with this shit. I'm done living the same life. I'm gonna do something to change. And that's exactly what happened to me. I was getting bombarded with all these, things in my life that I just sat down and I was like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of living the same way, of having the same results. So I'm gonna do something that is gonna make me change. It's gonna make me grow, which was doing this, talking to you in camera, overcoming my fear of just exposing myself, basically. And once I did that, peace came. And once I did that, things started to change. I didn't feel stagnant anymore. I was growing. I was actually doing these videos for you guys. And I was learning while I was doing that. And I started growing. I started becoming happier. And I started just understanding myself better and learning new skills and all these kinds of things. And then this opportunity of moving back to my country with a better job, with everything, came to me. Why? Because life rewards those things. And because you're changing, and because you're not the same person, and because you attract new things because you became a different person. You're never going to attract anything new, anything great in your life if you remain the same person. The person that you are right now is only going to get the things that that person gets. If you want different things, you need to become a different person so you can attract different things. And that's what happened to me. I became a different person just by changing my identity, by overcoming my fear. So life just started to get great now. I'm actually having opportunities. I'm actually going back to my country, which is Dominican Republic. I have a job opportunity over there. I'm gonna have more time to record these videos, to understand myself better, to do different things, to record videos in different sceneries like the beach, or different environment with different people. Get to know different content creators over there, and expand myself mentally and in every other way. So my point with this is the following, is that if you want any kind of change in your life, if you're feeling the way that I described in the beginning of this video, you know what you got to do. And I know probably it's hard, but that's what it takes. And if you want a different life, you got to live a different way.